and as we're on the train, we're sitting there, and there's this Asian gal with these really pretty flower bags. Don't judge me. They were very lovely flower bags. And so I felt obligated to tell her that she had nice bags. And that's what I did. But that's when I found out that we were destined to be best friends. Because for the next 30 minutes, she told me about her day, about how she went to Portobello Market, about her friends, the monks, who had to learn how to sew, and what she was doing for the rest of the day. And some of you introverts know the look on my wife's face as this is going on. She's like, Daryl, time to end this conference. This is a lovely woman, okay? Fascinating story. I could see in the look in Luana's eyes. But you guys know me. I can't help myself. I could write a book about this stuff. And if I did, I would call it Talking to Strangers on Trains, right? Because that's the best part of life. So then we're at the Ted Lasso store, and I hear this bloke pipe up. It's amazing how crazy people get about a fictional football club. And so I pipe up, yeah, you guys take your football pretty seriously around here. And his response was, you want to see seriously? And I'm thinking, hooligan. And he goes like this. And he peels down his shirt to show me his Bristol City Football Club tattoo on his thing. And his wife had the same look on her face as my wife has. But it's too late, because now we're mates. And so it was all fun. He asked me what my team was, and I told him Leicester City, and he held my hands, and we had a moment. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. How much time do we have? Like, I could go all day. You guys know, a whole week unsupervised in England. There was the Catholic guy from Halifax who sat next to me on a plane. Listen to this. He told me about the time he was locked in a castle with a guy in a full suit of armor. It's a great story. It doesn't matter who you are. Then there were the Arsenal fans at the pub, and we watched the Fulham match together. That is good fun. You got to see that over there. The guy who sits on the Alpha Ireland board, and they told me about the church that he was helping to plant back in Dublin. There's the other group of Arsenal fans that I had to chirp in a pub because there was 3 of them, and I was outnumbered. So you have to chirp them if that's what happened. Don't look at me like my food. Come on, people, my food is to do the will of him who sent me, to try and reach past social and cultural barriers, to overcome my insecurities. And you're like, Daryl, I'm not sure you're insecure. Sure I am. To talk to strangers on trains or in stores or in planes or on mountain trails, whatever, and just to ask questions and open the door and see if they won't tell me the stories that are interesting to them about their lives or their experience. And through sometimes what turns out to be hilariously vulnerable conversations. They really are. Sometimes I get the opportunity to show a little care, to sow little seeds of grace, like the woman at the well. Conversations where we try and discern how God might be stoking spiritual curiosity in this person that we're talking to, or someone's life, and practice just reflecting his love. That's it.